Good morning. Good morning. This for me is take two. And I say take two because take one, yeah, that was me trying to make sure I'm better organized by pre planning this conversation. And yes, I typed in the wrong date. So a lot of people got notified yesterday that I was going live then, when in truth, I was going live today. So I'm disappointed with myself, but we say take two. Welcome in. Good morning. How are you? I do hope the weather has been kind to you. It has not been kind to my sinuses, and I am enduring. But I have what I hope is everything that I'll need. I have my coffee, I have my whip of the day, I have you, and that makes me smile. So, good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Hey there, if you are just going to be a lurker today, and if you want to chat, by all means, after you hit the like button, and I do hope you'll do that, go ahead and say something in the comment section, and I am able to see the comments, so I will reply back. But it's kind of chilly here today in St. Louis, and I've got my very large cup of protein based coffee. So I'll be sipping on that today. And if you'll share with me what you're sipping on and what you whip on today, then I'd dearly love to know. Of course, a very special hello, welcome, and hey there to Team Replay. I want to give them a little extra shout out and love today because those guys do rock with me. Oftentimes, I see comments after we've done our lives of people who watch on replay because this isn't a convenient time for them. And they get to enjoy this video as a video later on down the line, but they still let me know what they were drinking at the time and what they were hooking on or needling at. I love it. So, to the team Lurker and team Replay, you guys rock. And I'm so glad you're here. And like I said, it is cool in St. Louis today, whereas normally it's a little bit warmer at this time of the year. We have been pelted with crazy weather lately, and I am still trying to keep my head above water. Well, hello, Marsha Lee. Welcome in. I am doing really well. Really well. I hope you are doing well. I'm so glad you're here today. I love you and hope that the weather is kinder to you than this chilly weather is to me. I am battling it, and my sinuses are getting the worst of it, but I'm catching it on all fronts. How is everything with you? What are you sipping on? What are you whipping on? Let me know all the things in the chat. So I am working on a drunk granny blanket, and this pattern is by The Secret Yarnery. She put this out a while ago, but I especially love because this is a universal size that I can do as a baby blanket or I can do as a blanket to put away for a charity organization, be it My Life in a Bag or Boggy Creek or whomever I decide this will go to. And Marsha Lee says, I'm doing well and am blessed and highly favored. The weather in Atlanta, Georgia is 75 degrees. Sunny day, hot outside. I like that for you. A little envious, in fact. I'd love some 70-degree weather. We are facing another storm today and possibly tomorrow as well. And I'm over all these storms, but I understand that they have to happen. I get it. I don't mind. It could be worse. I know in the Texas Panhandle, they are dealing with snow. So I am grateful to not be there. And I do hope that they are all safe, warm, and well. So I am I'm on the last section of this colorway. I'm finishing it in purple and then I'll do a border. And in true confession self, I'm admitting I have yet to put the border on the other blanket that I was working on last week. So I have 2 blankets I have to put borders on. And my goal is to get those done today and to get some paperwork done because I haven't done paperwork. Hey, BB, welcome in. She says it is 49 degrees in the Bronx right now. And I'm like, oh, rude. And apparently, StreamYard has done something extra because now I have to hit your comments twice. Marsha Lee, to answer your question of how many stitches did I use to start this blanket, I don't remember. I don't remember. Whatever the video tutorial stated I needed to do for this blanket, that's what I did. And hey there, VJ, welcome in. Thank you. And Marsha Lee commented as a follow-up. I know that her pattern causes it for multiples of 5. Yes, but she also states exactly how many chains she did for that blanket, and that's what I'm replicating. So that's exactly what I did. Hello, Sue Ann. Welcome in. Good morning to you. What are you sipping on? What are you whipping on? And yeah, this blanket has worked up very quickly and very beautifully. Hey, Thrifty, welcome in. I just got all of the people coming in today, and I love it. I love it. Good morning. Everyone, I hope good morning, everyone. I hope everyone has a super Saturday and a wonderful weekend. What a beautiful sentiment. Thank you. I hope the same for you. And BB is saying hello to VJ and to Marsha Lee. So we are all gathered here together. I love this for us. And as I was saying, the weather here has been dreary. I'm over it. I am over it. And Sue Ann is working on an African flower purse. Oh, about to put the liner in it. I love that. I love that. What colorways did you use? I'd love to know. Because I am 100% sure it is beautiful. Hey, Sam. Welcome in. Sam, I am sending you the biggest hug. Good morning. 2 a.m. from Australia, LOL. Hey. I agree. We need some sunshine. We do need some sunshine. I need this. We just need sunshine in general. Sunshine makes people happy, and we need more happy people. And BB is saying hi to Thrifty and Sam. That is the best part of our relationships here. We all get to say hello, and BB, she's so talented. We know it's going to be beautiful. I just know. Oh, the colors are 2 purples, yellow, and a dark green. Ooh, I like that. Make sure we get to see pictures of that. I know it's going to be beautiful. And of course, BB, Lord bless me. VJ is saying hi to BB and all. Well, Sam is saying, not me. I'm enjoying the cooler weather as we enter autumn. Yeah, that would be the case for you. But up here, we've already done our winter time, and I am onward to spring. I'm not pushing for summer, but I am pushing for something warmer than this dreary gray. I'm over the gray. So I'm also over not feeling 100% myself. That part of me is annoying me. I am used to having a better mindset about all of this, but this weather has gone on and on and on, and I'm over it. And VJ said, hitting the highway will be lurking. Well, you are welcome to lurk away, my dear. Please be safe. Turn your GPS on, even if that means you have to turn me off. We need you to do the things to keep you safe and get you back to your original starting point. No bridges, please. No bridges, ma'am. And Sam said, I can relate to that. Okay, what did I do wrong here? Oh, I see what I did wrong. Fooey Madooey. Okay. Hey, Kiara, welcome in. Welcome in, my darling. Good to see you and have you here. Salutations indeed. And Marsha Lee, she is driving. Lord only knows where she is off to, but wherever she's going, I hope the weather is good to her. Because these storms have rolled in on us and they just seem to have set up their home on a more permanent basis than we would like. And I am over it. I have all kinds of things on my desk and I'm knocking stuff around. I love how people come in and set things on my desk like I'm supposed to deal with it. I live with adults. They can deal with their own things. And we are getting Cecilia in. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hello, Melissa. Welcome in. Thank you. Guys, if you would please drop in. Oh, yes. Kiara is telling us that it is indeed monsoon season in Delaware. Other side of the country, but yes, you guys are getting pelted, and then as it hits you, it runs down here and smacks us around too. I'm over it. I am so over it. But I am glad that at least we have the distraction of our crochet community. We are gathering and hanging around and supporting one another, and I love that for us. So, as I was saying, I am admitting that I have yet to put the border on last week's blanket, and I am on to trying to finish up this week's blanket, and I'm going to have to frog about a row and a half because I goofed up. And hey there, Tina, welcome in. She is saying hello to everyone, and I love that. How are you today, beautiful? And what's going on? What are you sipping on? What are you whipping on? Please do share with everyone. We would dearly love to know. So I am having to pull back. We are working on, let me tuck my hook. I am working on the Drunken Granny pattern by The Secret Yarnery. And I have to periodically pay attention, though not as much as I do with other patterns. This one's pretty easy. It's a whole lot of fun, and it has worked up super, super fast. My goal with this blanket is to put it away for a future donation, either to My Life in a Bag or to Boggy Creek or to any other organization that I choose to drop this off for. Thank you, BB. I love that even though the primary colors for this are purple and white, I've got that little pop of my pink in there. So I'm really, really loving the way this yarn has all worked up. Of course, this is Mainstays yarn, and I love the price of it. And that pretty much is where I stop. I mean, the yarn is beautiful. The yarn is beautiful. No complaints. It is softer than what we feel with the Red Heart before you wash it up and everything. What is the pink color? It is actually called Purple Multi. And yes, it is, like I said, a Walmart branded yarn. It's their house brand, Mainstays. Oh, excuse me. But it is so, so pretty. I love that it has that soft lavender with that bright, vibrant purple, and of course our fabulous pink. Because yes, pink. Stop right there. That's the best part. So I am pulling out this row where I goofed. Instead of doing the 5-in-1 stitch, I did the opposite. I did the fan stitch, and that was not what I was supposed to be doing. So I have to pull that back. There. We are back to where we should be. And you'll have to forgive me. My camera is right here, but the comments are over here. So I have to kind of play between the two. Working on my first loom blanket with a granny square yarn, because yarn can't tell me what to do. Exactly. How rude of it to try. Now, of course, I'm going to add that with this caveat, because sometimes yarn can walk up to me and go, boop, and you're not going to make me be what you want me to be. I'm going to be what I want to be. So, with that, of course, hey Manuela, welcome in. How are you today? Just remember what the yarn says on the ball band doesn't matter. What does the yarn tell you it wants to be? Oftentimes, we get predestined yarn to be whatever, and it turns out we can use it for so many things. So, have fun with it. And Manuela is asking me, how am I? I am doing better. I am doing better and better every day. It, like I said, and I said before you entered, the weather here is dreary and it is impacting my mental health as well as my physical. Those people who deal with arthritis will understand that all this extra rain that we've been experiencing is terrorizing my bones, but I endure, I deal, and I keep it pushing as we all do. I'm glad to know I'm not the only one. Manuela says, I always have conversations with my yarn. And Thrifty added, sometimes when you're frogging, the yarn just becomes the boss. Yes, between knots and tangles and then that barf like pile that ends up on the floor. Ooh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want it. But if you crochet fast enough, it gets off your floor pretty quickly. I have to find my banner. I think that's the right one. Yes. Okay. Back to the comments. Done. So I just have to do a reminder for people who are entering the room in the event. They don't know the rules. Maybe you're new. And if you're new, by all means, please understand and feel welcomed. Manuela, that's because you are extremely talented. She says, I always win at yarn barf. So, and BB said, I asked my yarn, what do you want to be? Sometimes it works. Sometimes it does. I absolutely believe have a quality relationship with your yarn and you will end up with a quality product. So I am also using my mommy ears. It sounds like one of my people have exited the door. So yay. That means we are all on track and on schedule. That also means that I'm about to be $20 to $30 broker than I was 20 minutes ago. But I'll deal with that too. So, hey, Matt. Am I sure that I'm going to be broker? Yeah. Yeah. That young adult who just left the house is definitely going to pimp my pocket for at least $20 and maybe more. That's just kind of how that works. You know, you've got young adults in your life. And how is our beautiful Rebecca today, my darling? And more importantly, for the second, how are you? And Manuela and BB are laughing and saying hello to Matt and Rebecca. Melissa is adding, did some frogging last night. Now what to make with that yarn? Start with what color is the yarn? What color is it? That will help us decide what it should and should not be. Because, well, maybe you could make black roses, but maybe you don't like roses. I know I don't do amis, so I don't make roses. Cecilia, if this is the thought trend my young adults are under, they are in big trouble because their mother is definitely not even made out of humanity anymore. I am broken down to the nub of it all. So no, they need to be paying me. They still owe me for the DNA I gave them so that they have life. And until I get paid, I'm keeping score. And Matt says, oh, wait a minute. Where do we go, Matt? Everything is jumping. Hanging in there, having my first cup of coffee. Well, I've got my cup of coffee, so I hope we're about even. Coffee is a good thing. And of course, BB is saying hello to everyone. Give me just a second. Oh, Sam said, I recently bought a few donuts of green yarns and now I'm making stuff with it. But I don't even like green. I am more away from the camera than in front of the camera, working on a sweater for my bonus child in green. And I'm not really a green person. They are. So I'm trying to be good with it. And I've gotten really great compliments on it. But as a general rule, no, green is not my thing. Because it's not easy being green. And Cecilia said, yes, my kids need to replace all that calcium they drain from me. Okay. The calcium, the magnesium, the fluids, all the things. Let's not even talk about the blood loss. The blood loss. These kids owe us. And so this double tap for this StreamYard thing is not good. Sam, I misread that and thought you were talking about real donuts. Shh. Tiny field trip. Donuts. I literally got up this morning thinking about donuts, and I had to have them. And I've had one. That's all. Ask the Grinch. It's not easy being green. Exactly. So, as I've asked everyone else, and Matt, I will include you in my quest to know what is on your hooks or needles, and what are you, well, we know you're sipping on coffee, but what kind of coffee? Is it something exciting and different and new, or is it your standard go-to? Sam said, Kermit agrees with Matt on the yes, it's not easy being green. Oh. So, like I said, this is green is people. Yes, Lala taught us that. And that is Mad Mimi's Crochet has taught us that green is people. So, oh my goodness gracious. I am like giggling, but I admittedly could probably use some of the ibuprofen that's sitting on my desk. I have more motion in my neck, but yesterday I could barely turn my head. I don't know what caused the stiff neck. It started on Thursday, but by Friday I could barely turn my head and I was almost in tears, but we made it through. And today we are better. Bibi said, I'm drinking Cafe Bustelo with caramel macchiato creamer. Oh, that sounds so good. I am admittedly being a horrible person. I am cheating. And I'm sorry, you guys are getting a lot of bumping. Let me try moving this over just a little bit. But the first thing I need to move is my lamp so that I don't bump anything more than I have to. Let's see. That should help. Okay. Excuse me. When Lala held up that skein of green yarn, where people said to her with the doll legs and arms sticking out, I almost wept myself. Sam, listen, as long as she doesn't show her granny panties again, we are all good. And Matt said, Cafe Bustelo. See, we are so team Cafe Bustelo over here. You guys know most every morning I start my day with Cafe Bustelo. And the truth is, even if I don't start the day with Cafe Bustelo, at some point, it's going to get invited to the table because absolutely, it is such a delicious espresso coffee. And I do the instant because I can toss that into some more things and make a really delicious cup. I am hearing noises and I hope that means that my dog didn't just jump in the trash can again, because this is what he's been doing lately. It's crazy, but he's been doing it all his life, so it's not news. It's just not nice. Cecilia said, I'm drinking Joe, tall, dark, and handsome, plain old coffee mate. Yes, I don't hate that. I love it. My goal is to maximize my caffeine intake as fast as I can. Today is Saturday. And like I said, I got up very early with the intent to go get donuts. Of course, getting donuts also meant picking up an energy drink because I knew I could pour it in instead of my coffee. It's a coffee flavored energy drink. And I did my protein mix with the Javi protein. and the Quest salted caramel protein blended together over ice, and the protein, well, all of that protein plus my energy drink makes for a good coffee. And Matt added, I have that. And a Cuban coffee that I switch up with. This is what I was gifted. I believe it was a Cuban coffee. And yeah, it is so good. Hey Izzy, welcome in. Hi y'all. Can't listen, but I'll be able to listen and chat when I get home from the hospital. Well, I hope everything is well and that you are well in the process. Please take care of yourself. So yeah, we are definitely similar, Matt, as far as the coffee. The I want to say the coffee was called Cuban Queen. I may be mistaken. It was gifted to me, and the person who brought it to me is very special to me. They know that I am coffee addicted, and I am proud of that fact about me, because just like your car runs on gas, I run on coffee and chaos and periodically cussing when necessary. Same. It's straight from Cuba. It was brought to us by a friend. Yes, the person who gave this to me is a world traveler, and I live vicariously in their suitcase, because while I can't go, I love the things that I get to see and learn and know because of their opportunities. So that's the beauty of having people who can do things that I cannot. I may not be able to get to go, but it doesn't mean I don't get to see. Did I do it again? No, I'm good. I'm good. See, that's one of those challenges about being in front of the camera and trying to stay engaged with my chat while simultaneously doing a project. And Kiera added, good people sometimes say bad words. This is true. This is Michelle. Michelle will drop bombs as necessary, because sometimes I just need to get things out of my way in a very quick and very efficient pattern. So I will drop bombs, and I don't drop little bombs. Just as I have a complex palette for language, I have a complex palette for profanity. But this is not the place. So we won't do it here, I hope. However, that's all I'm going to say about that, as much as I'd like to. So what are you guys working on project wise? Kiara's laughing at me like, Michelle, I'm just getting to know you. Please be nice. I'm trying. But I'm always going to be honest with you guys. If I need to say what I need to say, I say it. Cecilia said, wait a minute, where'd it go? Boop. I told you this double tap thing. Not a fan. There is a coffee brand called Kahawa that has popped up on my Facebook feed. I'm thinking of placing an order. Well, tell me more about it. I'm always interested in learning more about coffee. Yes, please, and thank you. I share things about you, and you share things about coffee. I want to know. Where is it out of? What kind of bean is it? Is it a strong coffee? Is it a soft coffee? Let me know. And BB said, I'm weaving in ends on my hexie cardigan. You finished? Oh, I love that for you. I still haven't picked up my yarn to do that. Nor have I finished redoing the front part of my purple top. Yeah, I got a lot of things on the hook. Oh, Matt, I'm envious that I can cuss in 3 different languages. So around our house, it can get very colorful. Color is a good thing. Don't complain. It's a good thing. Cecilia said it's an African coffee company. Ooh, that does sound good. And Sam said, see, I feel so bad that I keep having to tap my screen. Sam said, I am working on 2 beanies for my son and his girlfriend for Easter. 1 knit and 1 crochet. Ooh. Now, Sam, I'm going to ask you, because I do both, although I don't knit as much as I used to. In fact, I haven't picked up my needles in quite a minute. But which one do you prefer? Which one goes faster for you? And if someone were to gift you something, which would you prefer? The knit or the crochet? And Manuela added, I can cuss in many languages, LOL. Ooh, I've been known to curse without ever opening my mouth. BB said, in my house, we cuss in Spanglish. Okay, that part. And Cecilia said, I'm still working on my two blankets, one mosaic and the other one modern granny square. Cecilia, and that's the beauty of having a diversity of activities going on simultaneously. Does it not bring you peace and comfort to know, okay, I'm tired of this, I can switch to something else? I've had people question me about, why do you always have so many WIPs going on? Like my personality, sometimes I need a change. So I love that for us all. I love that for the community. One second. And Sue-Ann said, don't make me mad. It flows like water. Oof, I'm telling you, at one point, profanity might have been my primary language and regular words may have been secondary. But it was necessary. One second. I'd have a big old, it depends answer. I usually prefer knit wearables and crochet accessories and blankets. I love that. A perfect answer. You like a mix. Wait a minute, let me take that down. And BB is laughing. And Cecilia says, yes, sometimes I have the attention span of a gnat. I feel seen here. That would be me. And Manuela said, you don't want to know how many WIPs I have. Well, here's what I know to be true, Manuela. With the talent that you have, we need it. We need all of it. It is a good thing, and keep it going. Hey, Rebecca, welcome in. Squeezy, squeeze, and good morning. Good morning. Matt added, we have Spanish, Portuguese, and Tagalog. I'm probably butchering that. I'm so sorry. It's the UN of profanity. Oh my gracious. Oh, that is beautiful. I love it. And Rebecca is saying good morning to everyone. Of course, BB is saying hello to Rebecca. And Sam added, I find multiple WIPs always helps me from preventing crojo. The other thing I know is that many of us who have platforms as content creators, we oftentimes have projects that we are showing. Oh, it's Filipino. Okay. As I was saying, that we show on the channel and things that we do away from the channel. So sometimes you have to have multiple WIPs just because you have many different things you're showcasing on your channel and you don't want your audience to get bored. So whereas it may take you a week or 2 weeks or a month to do a project, you need to have variety to give your audience. And I am learning that. When I first got started, all they saw me work on was this one blanket, which took forever. It was single stitch and bobbles. And man, there were days that I looked at that blanket and I wanted to set it on fire. What nobody knew was I was doing two at the same time. And Manuela said, right, Sam, but I crochet over 40 years now. Yes, you have been doing it a minute and a half. I still think she started crocheting at 5 minutes old because she's not that old. I, however, creak and crick every time I move. And Rebecca is saying hi to VJ and to BB. Cecilia added, in my household, we use good old Anglo-Saxon expletives. ASE. Woo, I love it. ASE. I'm add that one to the lexicon, ladies and gentlemen. That is a good one. And of course, Manuela is saying hello to Rebecca. And Kiera added, I'm stuck not sitting up, hip, so lumen FTW, with lots of spicy words. I'm confused of what FTW is. Is that one of those I need to add to my very special spicy language? And I'm sorry that your hip is giving you the blues. Mine isn't bothering me currently, but everything else is. So, and I forgive me for looking off to the side. On my television is my Epidemic Sound account, and I am listening to music for the back. Oh, for the win. Aha. Thank you. Because yeah, the coffee isn't all the way in the body. The brain is only on a minute level of production. Ah, goodness gracious. You guys. A lot of you have seen Gamer Geek. Oh, no. You are a seasoned gamer geek and not that well seasoned. You're still too young. You're definitely younger than me. Because believe me, I'm sitting here trying to figure out how I'm going to sit up in this chair. Bought this chair because it had massaging properties and all of the gadgets and bells and whistles. It worked twice and then it broke. So I have taken the massager that I have in my other chair and added it to this chair, which shortens the amount of space I can actually sit on. Hey, Jessica, welcome in. Hugs. How are you, beautiful? And what are you sipping on? What are you whipping on? Share with the group. Let us know. I'd love to hear. So as I was saying, I've added this thing to my chair, but it shortens the chair. I get the big birthday this year. You're going to be 25? That's the big birthday. Everything else is just an add-on. Cecilia said, question. Does anyone sit in a gamer chair when crocheting or knitting? I am currently sitting in what they say is a gamer chair. Like I said, that massaging component stopped working, so I added this to my chair. And I'm probably going to take it out because it shortens the seat span. I have that thing where I'm supposed to be able to lift my legs. Honestly, I don't trust it. And that's because I'm short. And BB says that I just sit on my couch. It was recommended I get a gamer chair. I don't know how well it's working for me because, again, it stopped working. And Jessica said, having coffee and crocheting cinnamon stitches, summer and rainbow cardigan. Oh, I bet that's beautiful. What colorways? Come on, tell us. You know we want to know. And Sue Ann said yes, that she has a gamer chair. And Matt said, I'm sitting on a gamer chair. It helps my back. That's a reason that one should have one. And Kiera said, LOL, that's what I tell people, 25. So it's 26. Go ahead, we'll admit. We'll give you the year. And of course, Rebecca is agreeing with me. I don't know what I said that she's agreeing with, but I love it because solidarity. Solidarity. Manuela said, I'm currently working on the star blanket from Jada and Stitches. You know what? I love that blanket. I did that a few months ago. My brain. I did a different star blanket a few years ago, and it was pretty too, but Jada's pattern was easier for me to work up. And it works up so beautifully. I love that you go all over and you do all types of patterns. You inspire me. Cecilia said, I need to find a chair, pillow, something that limits muscle aches in my back and shoulders. Cecilia asked, where did you get your chair and what is the brand? I got my chair from Temu and I don't remember the brand and I don't recommend it because, like I said, 2 days after using the massage for maybe 15 or 20 minutes, It completely stopped working. To their credit, when I reached out to the company that represented the chair, they immediately offered, first they said they weren't going to be able to give me a discount or a refund, but I could send it back and they would replace it. I was not about to pack up this entire chair into a very large box that I didn't have anymore to send it back to them to go through that back and forth stupidity. I said, you can give me a discount for the difference between the massaging mechanism and lack of the chair that wouldn't have the massaging mechanism. And at first they said no. And I said, that's fine. I'll just let my YouTube channel know. All of a sudden it was fine. They were happy to give me the difference of the money using all the colors in the rainbow. Ooh, I like it. I'm going to be over there to take a look at it. Lap pillow help. Like, okay. Yeah, I have, one second, I am moving. I'm sorry, you guys are getting real close on my face and you may not like it. I have my lap pillow. I'm sorry, I bumped you guys real hard there. But this is a nursing pillow that I got off Amazon. They don't have this one anymore, but yeah, they have others that have like the little, the headrest or the bolster piece to keep the baby from rolling off the pillow. And it has a belt that goes around my waist. And as a substantially sized woman, I like that it's not designed for the teeny weeny little girls. It's designed for a real woman. And it wraps around me beautifully. But it's for anyone, man, woman, anywhere in between, whatever you are. That's not my concern. What is my concern is that if you are doing something crochet or activity related where you need your arms up a little bit higher, this does that for you. I also love that I can take the cover off and wash it and all of that stuff too. And Kiara said, yes, thinking like a nursing pillow. Matt added, I have lower back problems and the gamer chair keeps my back warm and straight. So it takes the pressure off my back. And that was what my purpose was in picking this chair. Unfortunately, the heat doesn't work and neither does the massage. Ugh. So I've added the other part back in and it does have heat and massage and all that. One second. Sue-Ann added, mine is called GT Gaming Chair on Amazon. There you go. And Jessica added, for me to know, using Karen cotton cake and beach glass. That's what I made the blanket last year for Wine the Yarn Addicts crochet along. Love that beach glass. It's such beautiful colors. Also, can't crochet in a chair with arms. I sit in a crisscross chair. I had a crisscross chair. And it was great for me because I tend to spread my legs a little bit more to give my hips a good balance. But there is that. Matt said, got his off Office Depot. Cecilia said, thanks everyone for the ergo feedback. Yes, this is what the community does. We support one another. And Rebecca added, ours doesn't have the massaging component. However, the leg component for sitting for a long period of time to crochet would not be conducive. Okay. I also have on my sofa, I have the chaise component so that if I'm going to be doing more than a 15-minute crochet session, then I sit over there where I can have my legs in front of me. Having them straight out does help me. And if I'm doing a really long session, like I plan to be there for more than 90 minutes, then I take a roll pillow and put it up under my knees so I have just a little bit of dip. Bibi said, BRB, going to get more coffee. Well, absolutely, please do. Panda! My Panda boo. How are you? Love the pink hellos. And everyone is saying hi to Panda. Panda said, happy Saturday. Just finished my premiere. Okay. Hey, well, thank you for being here, my precious. And of course, Panda is saying hi and hello to everyone. And everyone is saying hi to our Panda poo. So that part. And Matt, of course, is saying, what's up, Panda? Got to have the men in the house. Treat them well. So I am, like I said, I have short sessions that you guys see me record for crochet, and those I can usually do either sitting in this chair, sitting on my bed, or sitting in the living room in my recliner. But if I'm going to be doing an intense long session, I don't usually sit in my recliner for that, because I can of course put my legs up, but it lets me lean too far back, and that's not cool. uh, Ooh, Panda said, semi lurking, starting another blanket. Oh, tell us all the things. Are you adding some pink for Michelle? I just want to know. Are you? I know you are. And even if you're not, there'll be some fluff, and it'll be there just for me or from me. How's the weather doing you, baby? I know that it's been kind of crazy down there, so please do let me know. And of course, everybody is telling Panda either hello or letting him know how they're doing. I'm okay there. I was like, where did I go? Show. Is anybody else who's a content creator that has had to use StreamYard a little frustrated with this extra tap into a message that you want to put on screen? Anyway, um, Panda said to Manuela, glad to hear, doing okay, just resting my back at the moment, enjoying the day off. A good thing. Hey, Sugar Diamond, welcome in. How are you? That made me, oh, Billy Joe is here. Hi, Billy Joe. How are you, precious? Hi, everyone. I'm listening in the background, helping hubby paint. Oh, how sweet. I love that for you. Please keep yourself nice and clean and neat. And hello, Kimberly. Welcome in. Thank you for being here today. And guys, of course, as you enter the chat, please, two things. One, don't forget to hit like, because that really does help me. I greatly appreciate it. And two, share with the class what you're sitting on, what you're whipping on, and what you're sipping on, which is different than sitting. And the reason we're asking the sitting question is because we're all kind of curious. Does how many people are using those gaming chairs for the purpose of crochet or whatever you may be working on? And how many of us are just doing the sofa, the couch, our bed, whatever? And of course, Sugar Diamond is saying hello to everyone. So that is pretty stinking awesome. I am laughing. And Panda added, Michael uses a gaming chair. Yeah, I saw. I need more information about his. Now, does his have massage too? Or is he just the standardized chair kind of person? And Sam added, uh, okay, see again with this double tap is just check the weather. Record low for April is 38 or 3 Celsius. Sitting in an armchair with a footrest. Ooh. Sounds good. See, you guys are giving me all the hugs. You have no idea. So let me share. Hello, Kimmy. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Is this my Jessica? Good morning, beautiful. How are you today? You know you've been on my mind. And let me see. The pet is jumping. You guys got me hopping. I love it. I love it. And forgive me if I miss a comment or whatever. I'm doing my best. And Lady Crochet says, I always use the couch and my knee as a table. Yeah, I watch you crochet. The girl has speed, y'all. She's good. And everybody is saying hello. Hey, Amanda, welcome in. Did I get it? I missed it. Hi. There we are. I'm in a rocking glider chair with sciatic pillow. Ooh, very good. Tell me more about this sciatic pillow. I have sciatica. It's not fun. Tis not fun. And everybody, of course, is saying hello. Billy Joe added, are we not going to? I don't know what it is doing at this point. Here we go. Is it just not wanting me to do that? It's rude. It keeps saying Kimmy's thing, but it won't let me. There we go. Did that get it? No. See, I'm telling you, this StreamYard, we're going to box. Or I'm going to find somebody else. Anyway, like they can hear me. I am one little voice. I crochet at my kitchen table, working on working on boggy blankets and luck of the drawer, 2 patterns and kid ponchos. Whoa! Fire in that hook. Fire in that hook. Okay, Amanda said a firm pillow with a cutout like a donut. Okay, kind of like the coccyx pillow. I broke the tip of my coccyx in my 20s, and yeah, they had me sitting on a donut for quite a while. Panda, sorry I missed your debut. Hope. Oh! I need information. Somebody tell me about what I missed. I want to know the things. And no worries, sweetie. You aren't missing anything. If you're on and I'm not seeing it, we are missing the things. I need to know. Talk, tell. And Matt added, I tried to knit and crochet in a lounge chair. It wasn't comfortable. I have to sit up straight when I knit or crochet. Very good. Yes. That was, I had the spongy foamy one eons ago, and I might need to get another one. Don't give me ideas and encouragement. I was 26. Amanda added, yeah, I had the same when I was 18. Not fun. Panda said there wasn't a debut. Got to meet Matt. Oh, okay. I was like confusion, and this probably happened overnight when I was sleeping. Cecilia adds, I haven't tried sitting on a donut for back support. I have to try that. Exactly. I have more than a few issues with my back, and we need to do something to correct it, because what their suggestion isn't going to happen, and is that I stop. I'm not going to stop. My crochet saves lives, mostly the people in proximity, and they would like to continue to live. And Kimmy added that she crochets on the couch, cannot do it on a table. Okay. So, okay. I am headed to your channel as soon as we leave here. I got to see that beautiful face. Amanda asked, do my hips pop too, or is it just me? Oh, yes. The hips pop, and I have a pinched nerve, so I get this. It feels like needles prickling through my leg. It's not fun. Sugar Toe Panda, stop it. And was gone dropping off son, and oh, see, the things we do, we miss a lot, but there's always team replay, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do that part. And Jessica said that she works for, Jessica, if your phone starts ringing, answer it. It's probably me. Oh, dang. It's a handsome face. Yeah. Matt, as if you don't have a handsome face, too. Cecilia said, depending on the project I'm working on, I need table in front of me so I can reach the scissors, the stitch markers, the counters, etc. Smart. Very smart. Although I am contemplating sewing on mini pockets on my pillows that I wrap around me so that I have everything close by. My kids always laugh at me because everything I do tends to be a bit of an explosion around me. I need all my stuff close by, or else I'm constantly sending text messages. Bring me blah, blah, blah. And depending on who I'm sending that message to, that's a waste of time because they may not even be here like now. Anyway, yes, Amanda, I think we have similar medical issues. Not fun, but we endure and we still create amazing things. And Jessica is saying hello to everyone. And Kiera added, I'm terrible with content consistency for your own channel or for catching up with that of others? Because I'm guilty of a little bit of both this week, admittedly. Um, Jessica added, heck, you or just knock on each other's door, right? Have a crochet day. All right, my darling. All righties. Okay. Which one of you has the magic wand that made us go past 55 minutes just like that? Because it seems like I just started talking. And here we are. Okay. What did Panda say? I'm sorry. Oh man, I'm sorry you're dealing with back trouble. I feel for you. Panda, you deal with quite a lot too. We all, I think that's the unique thing about this community. So many of us deal with physical anomalies, and yet we still produce a lot of wonderful, wonderful things. So, and everybody's saying hi. Oh, she's saying that for her own production. Kiera, this is the community to have that conversation about. I am a big proponent of schedule awareness, creating a functional and doable schedule. And I did it again. I just caught my own goofball. So frog time. Anyway, making sure that you create a schedule that is doable for your everyday life, and then add on your content creation schedule. I know a lot of people like digital planners. I have one of those. I don't really use it, I will be honest. However, if you use a physical planner, writing down in advance what your intent is, having a preset schedule of on this day I'm going to do that, on that day I'm going to do this, that really does help. And make sure that you use the notifications opportunities available to you so that others will come and support and encourage you so that you have the audience that you're looking for. One second, I'm sorry. I got lost in the chat. Me too, Matt. I know. Yes, I have pinched nerves and degenerative disc disease, so I battle a lot. Didn't you just get here? I know. Jessica, yes, I feels like I just got here. Yeah, our poor panda. And yeah, I am so glad our panda got some relief from some of the pain he's dealing with. I am going on the 14th to get another injection from my back to address mine. Mm. Coffee, yes, coffee. Matt, I hope you get those shots. It doesn't fix the problem, but boy, do they take the edge off. Yes, I go on the 14th, and I am looking forward to it. Cecilia said, my crochet sports injuries tend to the upper back. And yes, tennis elbow. Oof. Whether they call it tennis elbow, golf elbow. My one doctor kept calling it the right hook crook because it was my right hand. And thank you, Kiera. Awesome tips. I try because many of us who are content creators wear multiple hats. We aren't just exclusively here in this format. We have other things we do. Kiera, if you want to scoop in the description box or wherever you may see it, go ahead and grab my email address. I will happily talk to you about ways to work on your schedule, and maybe we can come up with some things that can be beneficial to you. I would absolutely love to support and encourage you in any way that I can. So, yes, hugs and healing vibes to our panda and to Matt, because I know you deal with a lot too. They said they want to wait on the shot, so heating NSAIDs. I'm minimal with the NSAIDs because I'm not supposed to take them, but I do anyway. I admit it. Cecilia said, let's call it crochet elbow. I like that too. Kira, I got it. I work with children. I read all kinds of things at all kinds of times. So don't feel bad about typos. We all have them. And honey, sometimes I'm the worst at them. You deal with Ehlers-Danlos, stuff popping out of joints, so commiserating on the pain. Yes, the rain pain is no fun. And you have that excessive flexibility, which makes it even more of a challenge. We definitely should talk. I don't have that, but I know people living with that and how it can be debilitating, but they find ways around it. And I want to encourage you to be an encouragement to others. So let's support one another in ways that we can. Light hugs to all the back pains you guys are having. Sugar Diamond, hugs to you just for being sweet. Panda said, I'm scheduled to see a specialist in November, like a day or two before Thanksgiving. I had surgery a few years ago, 2 days before Thanksgiving. As someone who loves to cook for Thanksgiving, my family was surprised I agreed to it, but I agreed to not be in pain any longer, so I did it. And I encourage you to do what you need to do for yourself and your health. And Sugar is correct. It does seem like forever when you're experiencing pain, especially when it doesn't feel like you're not going to get a way out of it, even if you know there's a way coming, but that you have to endure. Sugar is a treasure. Sam said, I did want this year to go slow, but it's flying by. It really is. It truly is. And man, so is the time. I thought about making an appointment with my physical therapist so they can watch me crochet. And then, you know what, Cecilia, that is not a bad idea. That is, in fact, a very good idea. My I haven't seen my physical therapist. The doctor who manages my back pain suggested a few things, and one of the first things they suggested was the pillow that I rest my arms on because it brings my elbows up a little bit higher. Having to wear glasses has helped and hurt because you guys see all the bright light, and I do see better because I have multiple lens, heights for my vision. But yeah, it can be difficult. About 3 weeks ago, had a cortisone shot in my hands so I can crochet like crazy. I am laughing because wow, cortisone has been my friend and my enemy. Well, guys, it is, like I said, past an hour, and I've got some things I've got to do away from the camera. I love you all for being here. I thank you. I've had so much fun. I hope you guys had fun today. For those of you who came in late, by all means, hit the replay. This has been a kiki and a half. I am so grateful you were here. If you didn't have the chance, please hit the thumbs up, and I will see you in the YouTube streets. But for now, I love you. Have some fun today, and I'll see you later. Till then, bye-bye.